Our verse today is John chapter 13, verse 27. Then after he had taken the morsel, Satan entered into him. Jesus said to him, "What you are going to do quickly." After washing his disciples' feet during the Last Supper, Jesus was troubled in spirit and told the disciples that one of them would betray him. They were all surprised and began wondering who among them would do that. Peter then asked John to ask Jesus about whom he was speaking. Notice something here. Jesus did not mention Judas's name. He protected his identity publicly before the others. That is a deep lesson for us, to learn to protect the image and dignity of people publicly, even when we know some facts about them. Instead, Jesus spoke figuratively. He said, "It is he to whom I will dip this morsel of bread when I have dipped it in." Then he gave it to Judas. There comes our verse. After taking the morsel of bread, Satan entered Judas. Only here in John's Gospel does the name Satan appear. The word devil is used in other instances. If you read John chapter 6 verse 70, 8 verse 44, and 13 verse 2. There is a subtle difference between the devil and Satan. The devil, diabolos in Greek, refers to the slanderer and can be a specific term for Satan as an accuser. Satan, on the other hand, often refers to an adversary, an enemy, and in the Bible, Satan is the chief enemy or adversary of God. It would seem that in this context, John wants to draw a connection between Satan, who entered Judas, and that ancient serpent in Genesis, who would strike the heel of the offspring of the woman, in this case, Jesus. What is happening here? Is it that the bread was evil or satanic, different from the other bread Jesus gave to the others? No, it was the same bread, blessed by Jesus, and he gave to all of them, including Judas. But remember, earlier in this passage, John says the devil had already put into Judas's heart to betray Jesus. John chapter 13 verse 2. The devil was already at work in Judas. He had allowed the devil to take control of his thoughts, words, and actions. So what happened was, as soon as he received the bread, Judas gave in completely to the devil's temptation. Satan took total control of him. The bread Jesus gave to Judas was an invitation to give up his evil. St. Augustine says, what Judas received was good, but he received it to his own perdition, because he, being evil, received in an evil manner what is good. When Jesus knew that Satan had taken hold of Judas, Jesus then asked him to do quickly what he wanted to do. Jesus knew that his end was coming and did not want any delay in accomplishing his mission. Judas allowed himself to be used to accomplish that mission. A few lessons for us from this verse. First, when Paul says, "He who eats and drinks unworthily eats and drinks condemnation," in 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 29, he must be referring to this attitude of ridding oneself of evil before partaking of the Holy Eucharist, or at least of asking for pardon and forgiveness before going to receive the Eucharist. The second lesson is we must beware of the devil and his tricks and pray to God to let us know when the devil is leading us away from him, so that we do not end up like Judas. Lord, help us to be attentive to you, to see the work of the devil and flee from it. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a pleasant day.